Hey guys, this is Edy Ganem.
And I'm Georgina Garcia Riedel.
And you're watching That's Hot.
Ana Maria.
It's starting.
Turn it up. No me toques. This is gonna get so dirty. I wish that was my life. What's happening? This story, we see this girl go through a series of events that a lot of us go through. You know, sometimes a lot of people know what they want to be since they're little, and some people don't. And then they go to school, they go to college, and they still don't know. And then they graduate and they don't know where to go. And I think it's a very universal thing to not really know what you want to do with your life, or to have doubts, or to even want to change professions in your mid 30s or 40s. And then also we see that, there's a love story, and we see the fact that, a family with issues and problems, and maybe the sisters are fighting, but you know that they love each other. And the mom is seems like she's annoying Ana Maria with her, do this, do that, the neighbor, you should like him, he's a doctor. And it's like, come on, mom. But it's, she loves her daughter. So it's a universal thing. Families love each other, they all fight, they're all crazy, and you really relate to this. And then there's that message of learning from something and really becoming a better person, or growing as a person. And we see that happen to Ana Maria, and we see that happen to Ariana. And I think that's that universal human story.
Well, first off, that I wrote and directed it makes it pretty amazing. I think that is just so fun. I think that's the thing I like the most about the movie, is that people keep using the word delightful, and that really makes me happy, because that's, you go to the theater for everything, and sometimes you want to be scared, and sometimes you just want to cry, but every now and then you just want to feel good, and you just want to be happy, and I feel like this film does that. Well, it was really hard to find, Edy.
You had to settle for me.
I've been truly blessed on this film, I have to say. I've been involved in other projects that just took a very long time, but this movie came together pretty quickly. I think I really fell in love with the material. I was able to write, hopefully, a good draft pretty quickly, and the cast came together. Basically, anybody we wanted, we ended up getting. Elizabeth Pena I'd worked with before, and I've been dying to work with her again, and she's the first person that when I came on board the project, I asked for, and she accepted immediately. And then Edy was a find, and Luis Guzman I've been wanting to work with for 10 years. And it's just it came together so quickly, so well. I'm so happy with all the actors, and that doesn't always happen.
You're in the middle of the most incredible dream of your life.
I watched a lot of novelas when I was growing up in Mexico, and I really like them. And I have to say, though, there's one telenovela that came out of Brazil called El Clon, which actually was remade here in the U.S. I think it was in Spanish. But the original one had me hooked, and it was just such an original concept. And I mean, it had some elements of non-reality, like somebody being cloned, a human being. I would have loved to be Jade, the main character. I mean, let's do it again in English. I'll be Jade, the Moroccan girl.
Why are you talking in English?
Who is this imposter?
So yeah, it's a great soap opera with a lot of quality. Basically, when we say telenovela, we mean in the U.S., people watch their soaps, their soap operas, and I think that's the same kind of comparison in I was going to say Mexico, but it's in the Latin world and in the Latin countries, where we have these telenovelas that have a few differences. They tend to be more of a afternoon, evening thing. They're every day, but they don't run for many years. They run for 6 months, so you get to see the beginning and the end, and then you move on to the next. But because they are only running for about a few months, a lot happens, so you can't miss it. So it becomes this obsessive thing. So you grow up with this obsessive culture about telenovelas, and it's the biggest thing. I mean, my family's Mexican, and telenovelas are the biggest thing. The telenovela actors are the bigger actors known. They're the celebrities over there as well. So that's that culture.
Where are you?
I'm in this weird TV Novela Land. Bar cannot believe you. Come on. It's you. This isn't happening.
Miss, is everything okay? Don't touch me!
She seems to have amnesia,
You haven't said hello to your sister.
I have a sister.
and she should quit watching that telenovela.
Are we close?
Oh.